everyone. I am DJ Particle. This is ParticlePlay Live. How's everyone doing out there today on this Pokemon month? Just to let you know, being Pokemon month, supposedly there's a rumor that there will be a Pokemon Classics collection released on the actual anniversary day later this month. Like I said, just a rumor right now, but we'll see. And keep in mind, tomorrow is a partner showcase direct. But first, let's get Ranko in here first. Ranko, are you there?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Then who am I talking to?
Who knows?
Did you hear the rumor about the Pokemon Classics collection that could be coming out?
No.
No? What?
You act like I keep up with news.
The what? Because we hear about it so much, it's like a broken record. Anyway, but yeah, apparently it's rumored that Nintendo, right? That Nintendo will release the first 3 generations of Pokemon in a collection. We'll see.
That's far too late for us, though.
Yeah, far too late for us, though. Yeah. And there are still rumors about a secondary screen attachment for DS games. But frankly, I don't think that's how it's going to be. Frankly, the way I think they're going to do DS and 3DS games is they're going to have something that you can turn the tablet on its side and attach your Joy-Cons.
And whatever.
And do the dual screen that way. Well, it's not like you need more resolution for it. I mean that would be
right.
I mean 1080p portrait mode would be plenty of resolution for DS and 3DS games.
Also, I was thinking about roaming Pokemon.
Oh?
Just how I don't think the running away specifically has move priority, but it's like you are still given one turn to do anything with the roaming Pokemon before it runs away.
Hey, Cake, what's up?
So, yeah. Also, you remember mentioning to me that the new version of Endless Possibility was posted by Bowling for Soup on YouTube?
Yeah?
Yeah, I finally took the time not long after that to actually listen to it.
Yeah?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I told you.
It's pretty good.
It was good.
Yeah. I mean, it helps that the song is already good to begin with.
Oh no! Cake said they're sick. I do hope you get better, Cake.
Yeah. Yeah, Endless Possibility, just in general, is a really good song.
Oh, by the way.
Of course, there's also the instrumental version that's used during the fight against Perfect Dark Gaia, the final boss's final form. It's the extra form. Second form.
Oh, and by the way, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Apparently there's still more.
There's a live version.
Oh, apparently there's still more going on in the Epstein files. Basically, the more you read through the Epstein files, and especially the parts where they talk about fetishizing trans women. Notice I specifically said trans women. The more you realize that this whole transphobia movement isn't about keeping trans women out of women's spaces. It's about making sure they can't escape men's spaces. Yeah. That changes things a lot. And the thing is, apparently that's part of why the whole trans panic thing is starting to fade a bit. A partner direct announced, so maybe we'll get 2x2 info. Oh yeah, that's right. There may be Danganronpa 2x2 info in that direct. Oh, no, wait a minute. Not only that. Fallout releases?
Kingdom Hearts list?
Maybe?
I mean, Kingdom Hearts, we still have little information about Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
We don't even know what platforms
maybe this...
that game is going to be on, though. It'll be hilarious if I end up needing to buy a PS after all.
Hey, maybe this direct will be worth reacting to, although I would be starting it late, though.
Like, we know that Kingdom Hearts is going to happen. We've known it for a few years.
Yeah, this direct may be worth reacting to, because there are third-party stuff that I'm excited for. Danganronpa 2x2, Fallout 4, and rumored remasters of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and possibly a 76 release for the Switch 2. The only problem is I wouldn't be able to mod it so I could see all my bars on the overlay. That's the only problem. On the Switch 2, I wouldn't be able to mod the UI. So I'd probably still primarily play them on the Steam Deck and the PC. But I probably will start a second character on. I probably will start second characters on the Switch versions. You know, just to be just to have characters where you control the character. Battle Park.
Yep, we got the return of Battle Tower. And there is a boss in there.
Melania Trump is the same woman that wore a coat saying, "I don't care, do you?" when she visited an immigration facility back in the late 2010s.
There's a movie about Melania that got a very, low score from Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, yeah, well, they're trying to claim that Melania Trump is a philanthropist.
More like a philanderer.
She believes in helping the poor and disadvantaged. Yeah, that's not what her fucking coat said back in the late 2010s, was it?
Sure.
And also, apparently, the places in the Epstein files that talk about baby blood rituals, specifically Mormon baby blood rituals. It sounds well, yeah. You think so, but the link to it goes back to the DOJ website. You'd think it would be fake, but it's there.
And we keep hearing things about how conservative Christians think the atheists are the baby eaters.
I know.
How absurd.
It's like, it sounds absurd, but then you go to the link and you realize it's there in the files.
Like, no, atheists aren't the ones doing the weird things with baby stuff. That's the Mormons, now that we know.
It just goes, every single accusation is a fucking confession. They believe we do it because they do it.
It's just projection, that's all.
I know. and it's like I said on Blue. It's like I said on Blue Sky. It's like it's turning out that Jeffrey Epstein is to the right wing agenda. Jeffrey Epstein is to the right wing agenda. What the right keeps claiming George Soros is to the left wing agenda. They claim that because they have their own person. Well, they had their own person like that.
Yep, item clause, species clause. Razor Fang here in the corner. Another held item to help with evolution. But yeah, we know how conservative religious people tend to be when they make their claims. It's typically projection. Hey there, Ignite. You have a nice lurk. So I played a Link to the Past randomizer this morning. Did an inverted all dungeons big key shuffle seed. 2 of the big keys that I needed were in other big key chests. Like, not big key chests, they were in other big chests, so big keys locking big keys. The last 2 big keys that I needed to grab were in Ganon Tower, including Ganon Tower Big Key itself. As for Swamp Palace Big Key, it was in its own big chest.
Oh, jeez.
The first item I got in that seed was the hammer. And yeah, since doing the Take It Easy stream seed, I did turn the swords back on.
Can you take it back? Alright. Oh, and one other thing. Um, and then there's also Dr. Jess Ting. If you don't know who that is, he's the director of the Transgender Surgery Center at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York. Apparently he was Epstein's go-to for making trans women sex slaves.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pokemon Battle Tower. Sinnoh.
So, yeah.
I'm not seeing a prize list, but there are TMs here.
So I think it's fair to say Dr. Ting's career is kind of ruined at this point.
Plenty of info on the trainers, though.
Oh?
On Bulbapedia.
Ah, well that's
They
good.
got a bunch of TMs here as prizes, and they all are pretty good, I'm sure.
I wonder why they decided to call it Bulbapedia instead of Pokepedia.
It's just a thematic choice.
Ah. I mean, Nookopedia makes sense because Tom Nook is kind of like the central character. Is kind of like the central character of Animal Crossing.
To be fair, Bulbasaur is the first Pokemon in the Pokédex in terms of number order.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe they felt they would get sued by Nintendo if they called it Pokepedia.
Who knows? Fun fact, Bulbapedia and YouTube launched on the same day. Valentine's Day 2005. Yes. And get some other items. You got EV increase. You got items that increase EVs directly. We've got equip items that promote EV gains for specific stats. And other good items for competitive battle. Although, typically speaking, when it comes to like Smogon play, they don't allow bright powder
Ah.
because that it deals with accuracy and evasion stuff. Yeah. And stuff like choice band locking the user into one attack, but it the attack stat by 50%. Choice specs being the special counterpart, and choice scarf boosting speed. And stuff like that. Very useful stuff for competitive play. Oh hey, we're being cited by another person that looks a bit like Barry. What the? And then we get cited by Barry himself. The first guy that cited into us is the is the boss of the Battle Tower, Palmer.
Oh?
Yeah. And it just so happens that he is Barry's father. So, like father, like son. Yes. Palmer. The Tower Tycoon. Yeah, we're not actually going to do Battle Tower stuff here either. We don't need to do Battle Tower stuff. Just wanted to show that this is here, though. And here's what the inside looks like. Wi-Fi Play should work via Wi-Fi. Battle Tower. Fight area. Let's see. There is a battle that we could theoretically have. Let's see. If we do some stuff on this landmass and then come back here on the weekend, we can battle Barry. But because we don't play specifically on the weekend like Saturday and Sunday, I don't think we're going to be seeing that happen. It's taking a moment to plug the handheld in.
Hun? Come on. Hun! Hun, we didn't do it Sunday because you were busy ripping Monty Python. And we're not doing it on stream this month because of the Pokemon thing. Yep. Yeah, that's because we've been doing Fallout. No, you were doing Fallout too.
Now let's go around this
76,
island.
Yeah.
Let's go around this landmass clockwise.
Oh, we'll play it this Sunday then. What? No, I'm talking about Star Trek. Ah. 50 nicknames? Holy shit. I'm actually putting together a list of which Major League Baseball team would be considered the top team for every given year since the start of Major League Baseball in 1869. And normally you'd think, you know, it would be the winner of the championship, but
not necessarily.
Not necessarily, because remember there were several major league leagues back then. There was the National Association, the American Association, the Players League, and the Negro League. And yes, I did find a year. 1888, where the top team went undefeated. And they were the top team in their league. That would be the Trenton Cuban Giants from the Negro Leagues. They had an undefeated season in 1888. And therefore they're placed ahead of the Major League Baseball winner for that year, the New York Giants, whose percentage was only 641. What?
Hey, check this out. A Pokemon that's not native to Sinnoh.
What, hun? Oh, shit. Well, it's not done yet though. Isn't it done at like February 15th or something?
You got a Pokemon here that's not in the not in the regional Pokédex.
Oh.
The thing about Pokemon's front sprites in Gen 4 is that if it's in the Sinnoh Pokédex, it ends up getting new sprites and new front sprite in Platinum. And if it's in Gen 1 and Gen 2, it would end up getting a new front sprite in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Yeah, my Roserade got destroyed by Eradicate of all things.
And then I found a second year where the Negro League team would be considered the top. The Adrian Page Fence Giants, with a win percentage of .851, placed ahead the MLB leaders from that year, the original Baltimore Orioles, who by the way are now the New York Yankees, who had a percentage of .698.
By the way,
okay, yeah.
For Gen 3 Pokemon that don't appear in Sinnoh, they only get one front sprite throughout the entirety of Gen 4.
Ah.
Specifically Gen 3 because that's after Johto and Kanto. And they just end up they also end up not being in Sinnoh either.
Oh.
As for the Gen 5 sprite stuff, for the most part, Pokemon have the same sprites between the two pairs of games that take place in Unova. Although I have mentioned that region's starters have different animations between the first pair of Unova games and the second pair, and that applies to all 9 of the Pokemon.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, basically, it's like, I think the only real exception to those specific rules regarding Gen 4 French sprites would be REGI-STERED due to the accidental Nazi salute-looking sprite. Like, that needed to be corrected mid-Diamond and Pearl release time, and that carried over to Platinum and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So, like, the American stuff, the Japanese stuff, and the English European stuff have a oopsie sprite for REGI-STERED, while other non-English European stuff doesn't. Like, eventually we will get to see REGI-STERED's newer Gen 4 sprite anyway, but just not right now.
Ah. And I also know, do you still follow the Atlanta Braves?
I haven't been keeping up with baseball for the past few years.
Oh, because I remember you used to be really into them.
Yeah. It would be nice if I could watch the stuff on my phone, and then I would get back into that.
Yeah, do you know just how many 19th century championships they won?
No idea.
Well, throughout the 19th century, they went by 3 different names: Boston Red Stockings, Boston Red Caps, and Boston Bean Eaters. But between but between all that, they won the championships in 1872, 1873, 1874, 1875, 1877, 1878, 1883, 1891, 1892, 1893, and although I haven't compiled that far yet, I know they also won in 1898 and 1899.
That's a dozen.
Yeah, that's a lot of Braves championship wins. But yeah, but it's also amazing how many legacy teams were around even back then. Like, for example, if it's a legacy team, I put the current name of the team, and then parentheses I put as the name of the team they were known back then. For example, the champion in 1870, I put Chicago Cubs as Chicago White Stockings. Yes, the White Stockings
Braves
did
have
not
been
become...
around for a while.
Yeah, the White Stockings did not become the White Sox. The White Stockings became the Cubs.
That's funny.
And the reason why they became the Cubs is because they had a season where it was because the owner of the team concentrated on younger players. And at one point, the local newspapers called the team Cubs because they were so young, and it stuck.
Not fair enough.
And the thing is, the Yankees don't count the original Orioles in their history. Because technically the Orioles folded and the players moved to a new team in New York. But since it was the same players, since it was the same player continuum, it's basically the same.
Hey, check it out. We are under-leveled compared to the regular trainers here.
Oh, jeez.
You think that's crazy? Wait until we get into Gen 5 activities. The level gap between the end game trainers and the post game trainers, especially in the first pair of the Gen 5 games, is kind of crazy. You go from the 50s up into the 60s immediately.
Oh, jeez. Well, we still have another Gen 4 game to go through before we get to Gen 5.
2 of them.
2 of them? Platinum and what?
Heart Gold.
Oh, Heart Gold. That's right. That's right. Hun? Come on.
Like Swallow. I used to use Swallow and Hoenn, but it's like I found other stuff to use for my team. It's not a bad Pokemon, mind you. Also, today in the mod chat, Kiyome did confirm that he fell asleep.
Yeah, I know. We figured as much. Oh,
Yeah.
also in my list, if you see an entry where the top team has a lower win percentage than the second team, then that means the top and the second place teams played against each other in a championship. And the lower percentage one won.
You're just sitting a bit thirsty.
For example, take 1886. I have number 1 as the St. Louis Cardinals, who were known as the Browns at the time, with a 669 percentage, and second place is the Chicago Cubs, who were known as the White Stockings at the time, with 726. But that's because the two teams played each other in a championship, and the Browns won.
By the way, for for the Platinum playthrough, I also plan to show off event exclusive stuff.
Oh?
Yeah. I could talk about events for Diamond and Pearl, but there's really not much worth showing because there are a good number of things that just weren't released into this game's save files stuff. Yeah, weren't made available, like event items. I guess event Pokemon did happen, but they have kind of no relevance here. Also, Zigzagoon at level 50. Why are you not a Linoon? Like, I know you'll keep taking care of yourself as much as you can, Kyobro. Hold on. Mama wants to share some popcorn.
Ah.
So I'm going to be interrupted again soon enough.
Okay.
That's also how I have my mom registered in my phone's contacts list as Mama, as an M-A-M-A. I guess you could say it's a bit of Japanese silliness, I suppose. Oh crap. I switched into exactly the wrong Pokemon for that. Thankfully, Gengar didn't get absolutely clobbered by that Night Slash, which is a Dark-type move, which is super effective against Ghost. Skarmory is a really good physically defensive Pokemon, by the way. If you get one prepared just right, it can actually kind of take special hits decently as well. It's definitely a good tanky Pokemon. Skarmory is pretty cool. Trying to figure something out.
Is the camera
something
touching
interesting?
Your arm? Oh god.
There's something interesting I'd like to bring up about Skarmory.
Oh? What?
In terms of graphics.
Oh?
No, that's the Pokemon database. I want to go to Bulbapedia. You've seen Skarmory and Hoenn, of course.
Mm-hmm. Hun? No.
Did you know that this Skarmory sprite is almost exactly the same as Skarmory's Gen 3 sprite.
Really?
Same pose and everything, just higher quality. Higher quality here.
Oh, what, hun? Oh yeah.
The animation is basically is pretty much the same as in Pokemon Emerald as well. That's funny.
Yeah, I believe if I remember correctly, it's at the top of Faneuil Hall on the roof.
They just reused
Downtown
the
Boston.
Gen 3 sprite. Hold on.
Hmm? Now it's Ranko's turn to disappear 3 or 4 times tonight.
Okay, got my popcorn.
Ah,
Wait. In Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, since Skarmory is not native to Sinnoh at all. Yeah, a bit of a spoiler. Skarmory is not in the extended Sinnoh Pokédex. It basically has the same sprite as in Emerald because it's the same animation, same pose.
oh,
Just better it just has better coloring, better shading, and stuff like that. And just has better graphical quality in Gen 4. But like, yeah, they kind of just reused Skarmory's Gen 3 sprite for the Gen 4 Sinnoh games. It's like I just think it was just a good, as good of a time as any to bring that up, because now we're actually in Gen 4, and Skarmory does show up, at least in that battle. So like, yeah, that's basically a better version of the Gen 3 sprite, and it has the same animation as in Emerald. And finally get to have that bit of trivia spoken about. Like I want to close my eyes. I always thought it was Skarmory. No, it's Skarmory. And it's actually information that you can hear in Pokédex 3D Pro if you managed to get that or did some shenanigans with your 3DS. All Pokemon pronunciations are valid, and then there's Stonejourner. I think it actually is supposed to be Stonejourner because it's meant to be a play on Sojourner, and it's stone, something like that. Sojourner being a Gen 8 Pokemon, by the way.
oh,
Yeah. Looking like part of Stonehenge, but alive. It's a rock monster that looks like those pillar thingies. Look, but anyway, yeah, Pokédex 3D Pro has pronunciation info for Pokemon from the first 5 generations. Unfortunately, it was never updated.
ah,
And all the languages that are in that game application thing. I've already made plenty of use of, gotten plenty of use out of that thing for take it easy time. In case we're a little confused for Pokemon name pronunciations, and I've also used it on my end time for Misdreavus.
Ah.
How does Stonejourner it's supposed to pronounce, but the entire fandom agrees a Stonejourner. And saw a meme, huh? Okay. A Stonejourner, I think it would be like Sojourner.
Ah.
Also, my wifey bunch shared a list of the most popular Final Fantasy games according to Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy VII is in first place. And in second is my favorite one, Final Fantasy IX.
Huh.
Sadly, Final Fantasy II is like at the bottom of the main series games, the numbered games. But yeah, Japan seems to really like Final Fantasy IX aside from like 7. 7 is just ultra popular, obviously. And people love Final Fantasy IX, thankfully. For Pokemon name pronunciations, I guess if we want to go beyond Gen 5, we could always consult the anime to some extent. For Japanese names, well, being a phonetic language, that's actually kind of easy to figure out the Japanese Pokemon name pronunciations.
Yeah. No, hun, come on. Stop
I did
it.
shenanigans. The idea of a female Slowbro may sound silly, same for Slowking, but then you find out that Slowbro's Japanese name does not have bro in it.
Ah.
So hilariously, as I recall, Slowking's Japanese name does have E in it. So like, that's funny. man at GATV is the person behind it. Full name John Michael Wingle. Okay. Shenanigans. Like, oh no, I'm getting the popcorn butter on the D-pad. Whatever. There's no reason to cut down both of those trees. They'll come back anyway. All that was just for rare candies. Let's go put the beauty back in the PC. What's a name he said during a playthrough? My full name is John Michael, and he's immediately interrupted by the sight of a Wingle. So he shouts, Wingle! Oh gosh. As you can see, the layout of this route is actually pretty complicated.
Yeah.
When we already found a leap right here. The obvious hidden item spot. It's a hyper potion. Wild Spearow out here, rarely. At a level that kind of makes sense for an unevolved thing like this to be at. Although it's surrounded by level 50 Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm.
Super Fang is an old move. It deals damage equal to the target's HP cut in half. Yeah. It just cuts the target's HP in half.
Ah.
Which means it can never knock out a Pokemon.
Oh, jeez.
Also, we now get to see that Medicham is slower than Raticate. My Super Fang has its utility. It has its uses. Done a short clip of the theme song and sent it to both of you. Okay, I'll check it out later. Give the HP up. Go ahead and use the HP up on Medicham. Might as well. Fan. Oh, fantastic timing. And the Donphan survives because Magical Leaf isn't really all that strong.
Yeah.
It only did as much damage as it did because Burst Rate has a good special attack stat, though. Also, the move and the user are both grass types, so like that helps. And it's super effective against ground type Pokemon, which is what Donphan is. It's all in the multipliers.
Because you didn't go up 3 floors, apparently. Yeah. Nah! Don't do that!
Newer games, knockoff has double the power when used on a Pokemon that has a held item that can actually be knocked off.
Ah.
The critical hit may or may not have mattered. But yeah, based on the stuff we discussed about Gen 4 sprites, yeah, this won't be Miltank's this won't be Miltank's sprite in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So yeah. And ultimately, this is the last generation to actually have different sprites per release within a generation. But depending on how you count the different animations for Gen 5 starters in Gen 5. But yeah, it's a special thing about the older games. And interestingly, Gold and Silver are the only pair is the only pair of games that were like released together to also have different sprites per game. At least with at least within the main games. The other games, like actually the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons games just use basically all the same sprite works or whatever. Yeah, water is the wellspring of life. Having said that, no one knows where Pokemon originated.
Oh, jeez.
Also, we would need to get Beady out to grab this item.
Ugh.
The dubious disc.
Yeah.
So we know the item named Upgrade, which allows you to evolve a Porygon into Porygon 2 by trading it while holding that item. The dubious disc does the same thing for Porygon 2, evolving it into Porygon Z. Meaning that you can actually have a Porygon Z at level 1, because no leveling up is involved.
Right.
And Porygon can be hatched from eggs with this with assistance from Ditto. Despite being a man-made Pokemon. Yeah, despite being artificial. Then again, Pokemon logic is kind of weird to begin with. Your artificial intelligent Pokemon type of thing. It's a virtual Pokemon, Porygon, of course. Here's an example of a Pokemon that has only one front sprite across all of Gen 4. Mightyena! Interesting combination. Pinsir and Mightyena. Because we don't have Beatty with us, we don't get to take that shortcut. Or that grassless cut. It's not a shortcut, it's just... we don't get to avoid the grass. What a pain in the grass.
It's near the front of the building. Yeah, go get into that scaffolding. Oh, no, but turn around. Way up there on the top of that pole. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why he's flappy when you could be using emperors at this point? I have a bit of trivia for you right now.
Yeah?
As I recall, in BDSP, this Tropius is contained within a Cherish Ball. This is in reference to this being the first Pokemon distributed via a mystery gift over Wi-Fi in Gen 4.
Oh, geez.
The first time the Pokemon was distributed in a Cherish Ball specifically. Cherish Balls are unobtainable through normal gameplay and are just fancy fully red Pokeballs that event Pokemon would be distributed in. They do technically have functionality that matches regular Pokeballs if you were to hack them into your save file. because you don't want the game to crash for whatever reason. Like, that's kind of why all Pokemon have a base catch rate no matter what Pokemon we're talking about. Because better safe than sorry, right?
Yeah.
Which is kind of ultimately a good thing in hindsight, because Pokemon games can be randomized. Yeah. The Cherish Ball cannot be obtained the Cherish Ball cannot be legitimately obtained as an item, so it cannot normally be used. If it were to be obtained, and when used from the bag in a wild encounter, it would attempt to catch the wild Pokemon with a catch rate modifier of 1x. Despite the fancy appearance, a Cherish Ball is as effective as a regular Pokeball.
Oh, gee.
But yeah, Tropius is the first Pokemon to be distributed in a Cherish Ball. And this is referenced in BDSP with the same trainer fight that we're doing right here. Which I think is actually pretty interesting. Cherish Ball is being introduced in this generation, by the way. Of course, I'll get back around to mentioning this trivia whenever we get to Brilliant Diamond post-game activities. To be a bit of a reminder.
Sorry, I'm still thinking about that.
John Michael Wingle!
It's like the modern version of John Livingston Seagull.
Hey, check it out. Some berries that are also locked behind the cut.
It doesn't work with adverse conditions. Not that I can find. Then play it on your Steam Deck. Have a dock. What? Oh, yeah.
There's a trainer up here. Oh, the irony. The irony of getting poisoned and then using the safeguard to block that from happening. And then Chad's skin kicks in and cures it in poison anyway. So now I can't re-poison it. Never mind the fact that I'm just going to knock it out anyway. Since it has a 30% chance of removing the Pokemon's status ailment between each turn. Yeah, between turns it's the 30% chance or something like that. Yeah, there's a chance of it happening. Shed Skin Pokemon. Non-volatile status condition. 1 in 3 chance in Gen 3, 30% in Gen 4, 1 in 3 in Gen 5 and onward. So like the odds slightly fluctuate once, but that's it. Like it goes from 1 in 3 for Gen 3, then specifically 30% in this generation, then it goes back to 1 in 3 next generation, and it stays that way. Potential, it doesn't mean I can win. Yeah. Johnson, we can finally evolve our male Curlia into Gallade. Yeah, that's now an option if we could ever find the Pokemon to do that with. Yep. A Dragon Tamer champion. I'll need to train so much more to get even come close to coming close. I mean, lanes exist.
Jeez. Oh? Oh no. But you were able to get him back? Oh.
And we're going to backtrack now.
Hmm?
We're going to go backtracking to deal with the cut trees. Yes, the survival area has the same music as the fight area. Tomato berries! Frosty berries! Yay! I just like collecting the berries.
Oh God! Someone did a fan video on YouTube. A Roadrunner and Coyote cartoon fan video, very well done, by the way, in which Coyote tries catching Roadrunner with various Super Mario power-ups.
Oh gosh.
It does not end well for Coyote.
Of course not. Like, that's kind of to be expected.
It is hilarious, though.
Sounds fun, though.
It's called Power Up Predator.
Huh. If you really want me to see it, you'll need to share it with me.
Yeah, I know. I'll post it to the general Discord.
Also, yeah, we are still passively shiny hunting, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's why I don't use repels. What if I could run into one of the crazy shiny things? I don't know.
Yeah.
What if I could run into a shiny Pokemon this whole time? Like, I know the odds are pretty low, to be fair. 1 in 81, 92 per encounter. But we're still not up to Gen 6 anyway.
Oh, yeah. The cartoon basically starts off with, Coyote chasing Roadrunner, and then off in the distance, Coyote spots Super Mario getting a mushroom and powering up. So he orders a bunch of Super Mario power-ups from Acme.
Of course it's from Acme.
Yeah. And he just tries various ones. The mushroom, the fire flower, the invincibility star, etc., etc.
So not only was that route that we went through kind of messy, so is this survival area.
Oh jeez. Wait a minute, are you traveling with Nick right now? Oh, then he should still be marked essential then.
Let me tell you about the volcano named Stark Mountain.
No,
That volcano when Sinnoh was made by the melding of time and space. Fiery lava spilled out and pooled, and then it turned into a Pokemon. It said that Magma Stone was used to keep the Pokemon under control. Over time, the Pokemon had turned into the volcano, according to legend.
Oh, God. So we're basically going to be catching a volcano.
A volcano Pokemon of some kind, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, hun. Yeah, because I was going to say, if you actually do get to the point where a companion actually does tell you to fuck off, then they just become a regular NPC and you cannot get them back as a companion.
Hammy, this NPC.
Okay. Cameraman! It's Cameraman!
I'm a cameraman. Have you seen that TV program? Search for the Red Gyarados?
No.
Yeah, the mysterious appearance of a raging Pokemon in a lake. Yeah, that outstanding documentary. I filmed it. I filmed that. Yeah, remember the cutscene we saw at literally the beginning of the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this guy filmed it.
Oh. Talk about we waited 50 hours of gameplay for that show.
Yeah, we got to meet the guy that filmed that opening cutscene in the post game. We've come full circle. In one way or another, yes. And this guy gives us TM42, which contains Facade. Not exactly the strongest move on its own. It's a normal type move as well, by the way, but when the user is paralyzed, poisoned, or burned, the power of the move doubles. Also, this effect allows the user of Facade to ignore its burn attack debuff.
Oh, jeez.
Is my bag full of items or dreams? Well, yes. Yes, actually.
You may have to stim pack him. Yes. He's a synth. It doesn't matter. Oh, well. Oh, kill the person who's chasing you. Come on, get up. There he goes. All right, see? Oh. And you can't VATS them? Yeah. Yeah? It's all 0?
I think I'm actually going to teach Facade.
Yeah, I know what it means.
Staraptor. Let me see. Facade. Fake aid. Actually, I'm gonna stick with takedown. 70 base power that effectively becomes 140 when the conditions are met. But on top of that, there's also the fact that Staraptor is a normal type Pokemon, so like there's that. But I think I can live with takedown just being there. consistently being stronger despite the recoil damage. Requiring 0 setup. So let's keep going. There's nothing in this house aside from this person and this furniture. Yeah, do you take the trouble of coming here? I'm sorry, but there's nothing. It's a sad day for me not to be able to share in your joy. Whatever. Perhaps I should get more items before we head off to the east. Now we'll dump the rest of the money into revives, basically. You don't need to do that, but might as well. And now I would need to get 51 more $dollars to buy exactly one more revive. Whatever.
What? What? I don't know. Or it could be a helipad. It could also be a helipad.
Here's a more messy terrain.
Oh, yeah, it's a helipad because you're in the Federal Reserve thing.
Behold, a very rock climb locked area.
Yeah, it's a helipad.
Yeah, needless to say, rock climb is very required for going through here.
Rock climbing, Ranko. Rock climbing.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Sagi! Welcome to the Particle Acceleration. I do hope you enjoy your stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pokemon has been a thing on taking it easy time for about a couple years now. Basically, Ranko is taking us through every generation in order. We're on Gen 4 right now.
Yeah. We are currently in Pokemon Diamond's post game.
Yep. And yeah, I do have a timer on new follows before they can speak in chat, and that's just basically an anti-hate rate measure. So if you can't talk in chat right away, it's okay. Just wait a bit. Actually, it'll probably tell you how long you can wait. Thing is, I can't remember if I have it set to 5 minutes or 30 minutes.
I think you have it set to 30 minutes.
I still have it set to 30? Alright, yeah.
Unless you change that.
Probably. I don't know. Either way, it's an anti-hate rate measure.
Walnut berry.
Wallet berry? Oh, God. Pomeg berry?
Yeah, pomegranate.
Pomegranate, like pomegranate. Did you use the dual
Yeah.
slot method to get the Gengar? Yes, she did.
No, I
You
didn't.
didn't? Oh, I thought you did.
No, I got the Gengar as a Ghastly.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
I
right.
traded it to evolve it.
Yeah, because I know you were using dual slot method for some things.
Post game activities. Dual slot mode is only active in post game.
Yeah. No, but that's what I mean. I know you were doing that yesterday.
And the day before.
And the day before. Okay.
Yeah, basically so far in the post game that since we started up the actual post game stuff, yeah. But no, I got the Gengar because I have multiple Nintendo DS handhelds.
When did the Pokemon Bank first become a thing? For transferring...
Pokemon Bank is a 3DS thing.
Oh, Gen 6 then.
So it's Gen 6 and Gen 7.
Ah.
It did eventually become free to use, but then after, like, that happened before the eShop shut down on the 3DS, but, like, it did eventually become free to use, so, like, I
2014
have it on my
yeah.
3DS. I could use it if I wanted to.
Ah.
As the service does still work.
Yeah, because basically what it is on when we do Pokemon like this, Ranko over there is the one actually playing because she's the Pokemon fan.
Been a Pokemon fan since the beginning of its presence in America.
Yeah, that's because she was still a kid when it came out.
Yeah.
I
still play the
was
stuff.
already an adult when it first came out. Yeah, I'm a lot older than I look.
I still actively play Pokemon on my own time. Well, relatively actively.
Yeah, and this whole month we're doing a lot of Pokemon because it's the 30th anniversary of the franchise this month.
We'll get to celebrate a different 30th anniversary next year.
Oh?
Toho Project.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Toho Project in general. Yeah.
The first two games being released in 1997.
I guess that means August will be Toho month, huh?
I mean,
Next
if we
year?
want to play a crap ton of Toho, maybe. But to be fair, there will also be other anniversaries to be celebrated, like the embodiment of Scarlet Devil again for the 25th anniversary.
Mm-hmm. The Pokemon Day is coming up soon, so we'll see what they have planned. It's rumored that they're going to release a classic collection for Switch 2.
We'll see if that actually happens. I'm for following rumors anyway.
Mm-hmm. We may find out tomorrow, because technically Pokemon is made by Game Freaks, so,
Yeah, Game Freak is the company that develops the game.
Yeah, so Pokemon has a... Oh, we got a raid from Danny Inkling! Danny, thanks for the raid! Let me give you a shout out there. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, nice. Not really big on rumors.
Yeah, neither am I.
Well, if you remember, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl were rumored for like years, and that finally came out.
People have just been wanting Sinnoh remakes to begin with anyway, and then
Yeah.
once we got them, people were kind of less than thrilled as to what they turned out to be because
Yeah.
of exactly how faithful they were to Diamond and Pearl. And it's to the point where it's still considered the best way to play through Sinnoh is still considered to be by playing Platinum.
And that's what we're going to be doing likely later this month.
Yeah. That is the next game to be played.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly enough, the Japanese name is not exactly Platinum either. Pocket Monster Purachina.
I don't know if you call that rumor because Game Freak was dropping hints left and right before PSP came out. Yeah, well, yeah, but I mean, it was rumored even before they were dropping hints. It was rumored,
it, and then they were not ruling it when it happened.
I mean, it was rumored since the release of Let's Go. I mean, come on.
Fun fact: Game Freak did not develop BDSV.
Oh?
That was developed by Ilka.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's actually even in the screen. It actually shows up on the screen when you boot the game up.
Ah. Huh.
You boot those games up. You're not just greeted by Game Freak. You're also you're also greeted by Ilka.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, I've only played, the only Pokemon I've ever played is Pokemon Go and Pokken Tournament. The latter of which we'll be playing on stream on Saturday night.
Because I don't want to play Pokemon at 2 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, my Saturday night streams tend to start, like, really late, so. I can't.
By the way, I don't just play Pokemon on my streams. For those who may not be aware.
Oh, yeah. Ranko does 2 streams a day. She does a morning stream and an evening stream. This is her evening stream. We're basically rebroadcasting her stream. But she also does other stuff. She does Mario Kart, both Wii and World. She does other Pokemon games as well. She does Toho Project. I need to play more of that. She does Kingdom Hearts.
I recently got into Kingdom Hearts. I specifically got a PS4 just for that and the other Fortune Street game.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to mention Fortune Street. Didn't get any turnips this week? Aw, jeez. Yeah, in Animal Crossing, I never did play the stock market.
The stock market is kind of fun especially when it goes well. It definitely in the GameCube game where you can get ridiculously high spike prices up into the lower thousands.
Yeah. Fun
fact: those massive turnip spike prices that happen in the GameCube game are divisible by 8.
Oh.
I have made a list of my highest turnip prices on a .txt file, and I noticed that all my GameCube records are divisible by 8.
Oh,
my highest turnip price that I've ever had was 1,032.
What? 1,032?
Of course, that was on the GameCube game.
Oh yeah, 1,032. Yeah. Yeah, because in my mind I'm thinking, isn't it 1024? And I remember 1024 plus 8 is 1032.
Yeah. My top 3 turnip prices are at and above 1,000, and like anything that's happened above 600 has just been in the GameCube game only.
Ah.
It's kind of absurd.
Oh, geez.
They kind of had to nerf that once they were putting the game into the online space of playing together.
Oh.
So you don't get to see those ridiculously high prices anymore in Wild World and onward.
Oh, geez. Oh, Usagi says, I recently made a new island and new horizons. That's why I'm trying to invest into the stock market as much as possible. Well, yeah, if you're on a new island and you know how to play the stock market, yeah.
Yeah. I played New Horizons for like 1,500 days from release and up to like a bonus day. and I've recorded the stuff all for YouTube.
Yeah, I don't even play the stock market in real life. I mean, for that reason, I don't even really have a 401k because 401ks rely on the stock market. It can go up or it can go down. I don't want to rely on that.
My mom has stocks because she works for a company that just gives all of its employees stocks by default.
Well, so do I, and I have the amount of and I have my well, technically I do have a 401k, but I have it set so that no money goes into it.
So my mom does have stocks.
Yeah.
I've had fun with the stock market.
Unfortunately, about
years.
Unfortunately, about 600 went into it before I realized it.
Wow.
Yeah.
The stock market in Animal Crossing is a very simplified version of the stock market anyway.
Yeah, I mean, especially the way things are going right now, you do not want to invest in the stock market. Yeah, it may seem to be keep going up and up and up, but that's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
Especially these days. Like, for example, the AI bubble is about to burst.
Oh, we can't lose our adorable Nero-sama.
Well, no, we won't lose her because she's an already existing AI. But
yeah, I know.
But what I mean is big companies are starting to pull out of AI.
But you know, I'm just joking anyway, right?
Yeah. I mean, a company that was I forgot what company it was, but a company that was going to bail out.
I don't have room for that.
Oh, a company that was going to bail out OpenAI changed their mind like last week.
Yeah, we're not getting drill peck. That is a good flying type move, but I don't have room for that on Empoleon because I kind of also want to keep Flash Cannon, and the other 3 moves she knows are HM moves, which I cannot delete myself.
Ah. And of course, Elon Musk wants to move his big AI data plant into a satellite in space. Which is impossible right now.
It would be good for the environment, however.
Yeah,
so it's not the
I do admit, it would be good for the environment because
that would be a good idea in a way.
Yes, because sunlight energy is a lot stronger in orbit than it is through the atmosphere. Because you're not filtering the sunlight through the atmosphere.
Solar energy is non-polluted.
Yeah, right.
Also, yeah, Gyarados' Intimidate did not help.
Yeah, so I do have to give Elon Musk credit for that. Like I said, it's not possible to make now, but the fact that he's thinking about it is actually a good thing.
Clever.
It's actually a good thing.
That's actually pretty clever.
Yeah, now he's got to just stop using his AI for CSAM.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's the drawback. But the fact that he found an ecologically an eventually ecologically viable solution for the AI power crisis is a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, I'll even give assholes credit where they're due. You know.
Yeah. You gotta give credit where credit is due, obviously.
Yeah. I mean that.
Just
how can I say that?
That idea.
How can I say that tells you that there's still some of the old Elon Musk left up there.
Yeah, thumbs up to that idea, though. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Well, yeah. It is a big waste of money right now. They can't make a profit on it right now. Like I said, that's some big. I forgot what big company it was, but they decided to reverse their funding of OpenAI. I remember it was a pretty big company too. I forget which company it was. Although I do have to admit, Neurosama is an example of AI done right and done. It's an example of AI done right and ethically. Because Neurochan only data mines what she directly experiences.
Yeah.
Like, for example,
By
the Twitch chat.
For Geneva.
Hey, what's up, Xander? What will Luxray do?
By the way, the trainer that we're battling, her name is Geneva.
Whose?
We are battling against Birdkeeper Geneva. Oh, by the way, she has a bat.
Oh.
No, as in the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
And the location it is named after, obviously.
Have a good lurk there, Xander.
Yeah.
I remember.
I thought you were a bird keeper, not a bat keeper.
Back in 2017, early 2018, when I was still a streaming noob, and I used to welcome everyone who I saw came into the room. You know, because I used to have because Twitch chat just uses IRC protocol, so I was able to get into the Twitch chat via an IRC client, and anytime a new name would pop up, I'd greet them, and then I got yelled at by one of them who just wanted to lurk and not have people know she was here.
My good friend here, Amy, learned about etiquette and chat reading etiquette.
Yes. Yeah, so she got angry, she got angry, and I'm like, I didn't know. I was like, I just started streaming like a month ago. I didn't know.
And what year was this in?
It was either December 2017 or January 2018.
So I had already been streaming for a while.
Yeah, yeah.
10 years ago, I was at the beginning of my... It was basically at the beginning of my daily Animal Crossing City Folk activities. I gotten a bit of overlap between that game and the GameCube game for 55 weeks, because 1 week per song in the GameCube game would lead to 55 weeks, and then I decided to do a year of the Wii game. I was able to play the Wii game online with viewers because of WeamFi.
Oh, cool. City Folk does still have online play via WeamFi. No, it's not WingFi, it's WeamFi. Or is there another name called WeamFi?
No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Yeah, it's WeamFi. WIIMMFI.
That's it, WeamFi.de to find out more. It is specifically .de because it is hosted in Germany.
Yep.
Weam and his partner and operating the server, maintaining the server, are based in Germany. They are German.
Yeah, WeamFi replaces the old Nintendo WFC, which was used.
That's one network that does so. Yes.
Yeah, which was, well, it's the main, which of course handles the Wii and the DS. There's also Pretendo, which replaces the Nintendo network that was in use by Wii U and 3DS.
It aims to be the
WeamFi of that
the newer generation equivalent of WeamFi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because of how Nintendo Network works, you have to have accounts working there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not as simple as get your game going, get a friend code, and you're able to go online full stop with WiiMfi.
Yeah.
Registration is kind of it's actually kind of required.
Yeah.
For Pretendo. Unlike with WiiMfi, which is much simpler. But to be fair, Nintendo Wi-Fi connection itself was much simpler.
Yeah, and Pretendo also has a tier where you can access beta testing servers too for games that they're in the progress of making work. And that requires a Patreon donation of $10 a month.
I remember trying it myself years ago, but unfortunately wouldn't play nice with my Wii. Doing stuff through the virtual Wii menu is a little weird anyway. I just use an actual Wii.
Yeah, basically you have to have your Wii U running Aroma OS to use the Pretendo network. Pretendo
being a much newer thing, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Pretendo has actually been around since about 2020. Even though the Nintendo network didn't go offline until 2024.
WiiMfi was launched in May 2024, not 2024, 2014. Yeah, WiiMfi was launched in May 2014, 10 days before Nintendo Wi-Fi connection was shut down by IGN. Yes, it was actually IGN that shut down GameSpy.
Yeah.
Dismantled GameSpy entirely. They bought up the company and closed it.
Mm-hmm.
And because GameSpy was the host of Nintendo Wi-Fi Connection, not Nintendo, that killed the server.
Now,
Nintendo just ultimately did not bring it back, aside from the Wii Shop channel.
Now, if we were to ever get DS and Wii games coming on NSO, then maybe there might not be the need for WiiMfi anymore.
It would still need WiiMfi for CTGP.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just to play the games.
That's assuming they would be nice enough to actually let those games go online. And it would be kind of different to begin with because how the NSO stuff works, the NSO emulators work anyway.
Yeah.
They would have to be completely reworked to work with the modern servers.
Well, you wouldn't have world competitions, but you could have local
multiplayer
online,
type of stuff.
Yeah, you could have online multiplayer. Just like you can.
Unfortunately,
just like you can in multiplayer games now in NSO in the NSO.
But unfortunately, if you want to do it that way, to pretend it's like a local multiplayer, you'd only get to have up to 4 players playing at a time.
I know.
So unfortunately, even if Nintendo brought back the Wii games and had online play for them in some flavor, there would still be some use for WiiMfi anyway.
Yeah, all right, I guess. What I'm really waiting for, though, I am waiting for them to bring Brawl to the GameCube area. Because once they bring Brawl to the GameCube area,
Brawl is not the GameCube game.
I'm not Brawl. Melee, sorry.
Melee.
Yeah, once they bring Melee is what I meant. Once they bring Melee to the GameCube area, how much you want to bet a whole bunch of Melee players will rejoice that they can do Melee online tournaments again without fear of Nintendo cracking down.
That's assuming Nintendo would be nice enough to do that.
Well, like I said, the NSO allows for online multiplayer, but not
online local multiplayer style
yeah,
stuff.
Quote unquote online local multiplayer. Which is
why other custom servers would be still used for Wii games, like Mario Kart Wii.
They announced Coliseum and XD for the service, yet nothing. Well, it's probably not here yet. Hey, Kurt Plop, what's up?
I've also liked to compare Mario Kart Wii with Super Smash Bros. Melee in terms of how popular it is among the older players.
Any hopes for the direct tomorrow? Yeah, actually, I do. Yeah, there's a partner direct tomorrow. But actually, I do. Pokemon may show up because that's technically a partner game. I'm also hoping for news on Danganronpa 2x2. And I'm also hoping for Fallout news too.
Okay, things are going pretty well.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I play a variety of games on my stream on my own time.
Oh, you're hoping for Mega Man 12 with the Samurai Pizza Cats game? Yeah. But yeah, the direct is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern.
Dear Nintendo,
Mm-hmm.
please bring physical copies of Kingdom Hearts stuff to the Switch too.
They probably may. I noticed they've been putting out less key card games.
I mean, technically you can play Kingdom Hearts on the Switch, but it's through cloud gaming. And that is specifically why I went out of my way to get a PS4 to get the all-in-one package, which is available physically.
Room Factory 2 would be nice. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow, won't we?
And
Like
then
I
I
said,
downloaded. Then I got to. Then my mom let me get the Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC.
I mean, I don't usually.
Then I also bought Melody of Memory.
And granted, I don't usually do reacts to partner directs, but I may take an exception for this one. However, I'll be starting late because by the time I get home, the direct will have already started. But I'm gonna start it from the beginning.
By the way, it's already been 5 years since the newest Kingdom Hearts game came out.
I know.
Which is Melody of Memory.
Yeah, the rhythm game.
Yeah, the rhythm action game.
Rock climbing, Ranko. Rock climbing.
As is referred to by khwiki.com. The independent Kingdom Hearts fan wiki. And fans have known about Kingdom Hearts 4 for some time. Still very little information about that game aside from like some graphics, I guess. We get to see a more updated Sora model, I guess.
Rock climbing, the original deep hurting. Oh, I found out some things about season 13 of MST3K while I was downloading the episodes. I found out how they got Joel back. They, basically, Kinga and Max opened a time portal and got current day Dr. Earhart to go through the time portal and drag out a satellite of love from the past. And he dragged out the satellite of love from, I would assume, some point in mid 1993. Yeah, well, they explained that. They said it had something to do with the time bag. But at the time, in the period of time that Dr. Earhart got Joel from, Joel's bots were taking a spacewalk. So he only got Joel and the original satellite of love. So Joel ended up using Emily's bots. Yeah, so Emily's bots kept transferring from the simulator of love to the old satellite of love.
By the way, I did not mention what the lagging tail does that we got earlier this stream.
Oh?
Lagging tail forces the holder of the move to move last in its priority bracket, regardless of its speed. The item is unaffected by Trick Room.
Ah. Wait a minute, there hasn't been a new Rune Factory in over 30 years? Holy shit. I didn't know that. Even back then it wasn't the title that was on my radar.
Turn order within each priority bracket. I don't think I'm going to be bothering with this hidden item because it's not going to specify where it is.
Yeah, but if you want to know how far
and it's
back,
in the grass.
Usagi, if you want to know how far back I go with video gaming, let's just say I'm almost as old as video gaming itself. I'm 1 year younger than commercial video gaming itself. I'm counting computer space. 71. Yeah. Yeah, Computer Space in 1971 was the first commercially available video game.
I was born in the year that gave us Dragon Quest, The Legend of Zelda, Metroid, and Castlevania in Japan.
Yeah, so Ranko goes back a ways too, just not quite as far as me. She's a millennial, I'm a Gen X.
On that note, there's 4 series that are having their 40th anniversary this year.
And I have
month.
plans for Ranko's 40th birthday.
Later this month is the 40th anniversary of the first Zelda game for Famicom Disk System.
Yep.
I think I'm actually going to take the time to play that game again.
You're
for
a millennial
another
too,
anniversary
Usagi?
stream.
Cool.
I do already have the FPS game set up
Well,
on
I
my
already knew
Wii
you were
for
a
use
kerplop.
on an emulator. I have 100%ed Zelda 1 on stream before using the FPS version, the original release, the version 1.0 release, basically.
You know, I used
Maybe
to...
I'll play it again.
Oh, go ahead.
Maybe I'll play it again on stream.
Okay. Yeah, I used to think that I was the world's oldest VTuber, but that's not true. There's apparently someone in her 90s VTubing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was she like 92 and VTubing?
She was discovered in her 80s.
Yeah.
Now, of course, there's also the youngest VTuber, technically VTubing with her mother, Reika.
Yep. Oh yeah, Reika-chan.
The daughter of Otsuka Rei.
Yep. Reika
She's
is
in her single digits of age.
Reika is way too cute.
Yeah. She makes the silliest and cutest noises ever.
Ever seen Luka-chan? She did Great King's Quest LPs. Oh. I don't think I've heard of that.
Luka-chan is the woman who's married to the person we first found out about as Proton John. Her name is Claire. She is she came out as a trans woman.
Yeah, hun. Country Crossing is just over the I think it's just over the Charles from downtown.
But of course, the label,
No, too far
branding of
over.
Proton John just cannot go away that
it's
easily.
closer to the East Coast. Keep going. Go up. I see it. No, down. No. Up. What's that?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
Luka-chan.
right there. Yeah. Yeah, Dana needed help finding a settlement for Fallout 4. And by the way, this month is going to be pretty much all
Oh,
Pokemon.
hey, by the way,
Pokemon
Emmy,
month. Yeah?
I was looking at your chat and I noticed who you're talking to.
Yeah? Yeah, Usaki 5678.
Itagi is from my community, by the way.
Oh, cool.
We've known each other for a while.
Sweet.
But also, yeah, hey there, Isagi.
So you know
Yeah, she
Ranko
kinda
already
distracted.
then.
Yeah. She does know me.
Hey, Usagi. Hey, Usagi. Convince Ranko to use Stream Together.
No.
Because
No!
because that way I could have her actual VTuber model up here.
I'll make Mokoko no noises. So, like,
Stream Together is a feature. It's a new collaboration feature on Twitch. It was just introduced last year. Basically, what you do is you know how you get together on Discord. You know, it's similar to that, but it also provides you links so that you can put so that you can actually put their input on your screen. I mean without delay.
Yeah,
because the way we're doing it here, there's a little bit of latency on from Ranko's stream. But if Ranko were to use Stream Together, there wouldn't be latency.
Not as much as there normally would be.
Well, there'd be little to no latency.
Comparatively speaking.
Well, I know because I've done it with Lurio. Remember? I've done it with Lurio on bowling streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff would show up on both of our ends at the same time.
Yeah. But like I said, that way, Ranko could run her own VTuber avatar and just feed her OBS output not only to her own stream but also to Stream Together via virtual
I'm
camera.
gonna mess with that.
Yeah, basically in Stream Together, you would start the OBS virtual camera, and then you would set your OBS virtual camera to stream the program, and then yeah.
I like doing it the old school way, the old just rebroadcast.
Sounds better than the old multi-Twitch thing. Yeah, notice I don't put Kraken. Notice I don't put Khadgar links on the screen anymore because
those views don't count.
Yeah, Khadgar views don't count anymore, and B, Khadgar's been getting really flaky due to changes in the Twitch API that Khadgar has not kept up with. Khadgar is basically another form of multi-Twitch. It was basically multi-Twitch that was tweaked to sync up streams.
Hey, konnichiwa! Glad to meet you. Guten Tag.
But like I said...
You want to say hello in a few more ways, dude? The Meister. How many languages do you speak, dude? Like 6? There are 14 Pokemon that have multi-language Pokédex information.
Oh, geez.
In Diamond and Pearl, this is expanded upon in Platinum and onward, where literally all the Pokemon have that specific treatment.
Cool.
If you trade a Finneon to him, you will get specifically a German Magikarp. However, I should point out that you can get yourself soft locked here. If that Finneon you have with you is the only thing that knows Surf and you trade it to this guy, you will be stuck here forever.
Ouch.
There are fail-safes regarding the HM users in the Pokemon game, like as of Gen 3, to make sure that you cannot get soft locked in certain areas. This is not one of them that are kept in mind.
Ah.
You are not able to release all of your HM users. Yeah, ancient Pokemon are a little less releasable than other Pokemon, but that only checks for releasing Pokemon from the PC. It does not check for trading. So, like, yes, you can get yourself stuck on this particular island forever. Unless you restart the save file entirely.
Technically, Gen 3 has multi-language features, but it's primitive compared to this. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the list of Pokemon right here. It's a poster that lists the names of Pokemon, the world traveling meister's favorite Pokemon. Ekans, Pikachu, Psyduck, Ponyta, Staryu, Magikarp, Wobbuffet, Heracross, Sneasel, Teddiursa, Houndour, Wingull, Slackoth, and Roselia. Those are the Pokemon with multi-language Pokédex information.
Sweet.
In Diamond and Pearl only. As of Platinum, all Pokemon have this treatment.
But we're not going to be getting
But
we're not going to be getting another graphic update until the 3DS, I assume.
Yeah. We're still going to be on the regular DS until, like, for the rest of this adventure and through 4 more adventures after this.
Oh, yeah.
Gen 5 is on the Nintendo DS.
Yeah. And we have 2 adventures in Gen 5.
Yeah. The original Universe games and their sequels. Fun fact about Gen 2, Pokemon was going to be called Pokemon 2 for Gen 2. Or something like that. Pocket Monsters 2 was kind of a thing that was technically going to happen, but like, yeah, Gold, Silver, and Crystal are Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow sequels. I think we should call it a night, right?
Yeah, it is that time. We'll be back tomorrow with more Pokemon, though. At 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Gonna throw a... Oh, that's kind of wasteful, but whatever, who cares? Let's look at the step counter.
Alright. I'm gonna say 3,900.
It depends on... Let me see, where do I want to sit? Yeah, I'll just sit on the carpet, sit in the middle of the room.
Scarlet and Violet are the first games that didn't forcefully change a form and name when the Pokemon evolves. Yeah.
Fantastic stuff. Okay, the step counter is set to 25.94.
Oh, I was way off.
Over.
I went over.
Oh well. Set to 0.
For tomorrow. So what are we doing tomorrow?
We're going to continue on our track around this landmass. Towards Stark Mountain.
Toward the volcano.
Yeah, we'll continue on our way to Stark Mountain.
Alright, let's do our shout-outs for the evening. Did Kiyome ever unmute in when he was in the no? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that means I'm shouting out Ranko and Danny.
You just tuned in to listen to us in real time.
Yeah. Because... Oh, wait, sorry. Yeah, Ranko for the collab, Danny for the raid. I know. Cheap chocolate. It was cheap, good chocolate.
Expensive.
Yes. Basically, it was cheap, expensive chocolate. Yeah, because it was on sale.
Taking my,
God,
you know what I'm doing?
God, why does my tentacle always get caught up on my shoulder?
Emmy.
What?
SMH.
Shaking your head. Yep.
Yep.
All right. All right. Let's see who we're gonna
I am
raid on
looking
the
forward to
raid
getting on
tonight.
to Pokemon Platinum, though, of course.
Let's see who's on the raid-o-meter tonight.
I'm looking forward to finishing this game so I can actually play Platinum again.
Ah, cool. Yeah, they're still going. You know what? We're gonna go and raid Robot Co-op. They're playing Fallout 4 right now. Robot Co-op, formerly known as Incognito Cinema Warriors XP. If you want to know where they, but now they're called Robot Co-op because now they mainly do video games, not movies. But you'll be treated to Rick Wolf and his various bots. Could be I mean, there's Johnny and Jenny Cylon. There's TopsyBot 5000. There's Flux Namtari. But who knows what bots he'll have with him today? So we're gonna raid Robot Co-op.
Yeah. But yeah, tonight we did some exploration, some traveling.
Mm-hmm.
And battling, obviously.
Oh, and that didn't work. Okay. There we go. And until tomorrow, you know what to do, folks. Follow and subscribe. Join the Particle Acceleration. You can also join us on Discord, !Discord in the chat, or scroll down to where it says join the Particle Acceleration on Discord. I also want to thank Usagi for the follow earlier as well.
Yeah, welcome to the Particle Acceleration. I'm sure you'll have fun.
Yep. And until tomorrow, I'm DJ Particle. I've been here with
RankoHoshino.
And we're out of here. Peace.
Take it easy. Stay safe. Love y'all. Bye-bye.